When I talk to leaders and supervisors and managers about managing people based on authenticity, I like to draw the parallel of how to successfully grow a plant. For those of you that have plants in your house, in your apartment, you do it well, you recognize that regular watering of that plant is one important way to successfully grow a plant. Now in my hand I've got this leaf that's recently fallen off of one of our plants. And it's still vibrant green, it's maintained its body, it looks fresh, but the truth is it's detached from its root system. The plant's attached to the roots, and when we water the plant, the roots get watered and it makes the plant grow. All the watering in the world now, I can water this and water it and water it and water it, is not going to stop the inevitable discoloration and withering of this plant. What's the parallel to managing people? It's pretty simple. Your people are like plants. They need to be on their roots. Some of you have employees that you're not satisfied with their performance. You're becoming frustrated with them. And deep down, you know they're great people. They are great people. But you're not liking their results right now. You're frustrated that they're not sustainably giving you what you need, or they're not growing in the way that you'd like them to grow. And you're in danger of falling into the AA trap. In 15 years in oil and gas, 3 years in retail, and the last 13 years traveling North America, training leaders and hearing their stories. And from my own personal experience, the AA trap is this. The first A is ability. It's really tempting when we're frustrated with someone to start to blanket judge their total ability to be successful in their organization. They're not giving you the results in this particular area, and so we make that blanket judgment, which can be really costly. I think we've all seen people who at a change of environment within a company go from being someone that you're frustrated with to being a superstar. The second A is attitude. And that's an easy one to fall trap into. When we're not getting results from people, we question their motivation. And we start to say, do they really want to? And that can be a huge trap in terms of degrading relationships between a leader and their employees. Here's the truth. Let me be blunt. Usually, when you're not seeing the performance that you like or the lack of growth that you like, usually, not always, but usually, it's not a question of their aptitude. It's not a question solely of their aptitude or their attitude or a combination of their both. It may be that you have an employee that is in an environment where they're not standing and working in an environment that situates them on their roots. You have an identity crisis. You have an authenticity problem. What is someone's roots? My roots are my individual set of strengths and weaknesses that define who I am. Managing authenticity has nothing to do with just accepting people for who they are, but it recognizes that if I water someone who isn't on their roots, it leads to a lot of frustration, a lot of wasted time, a lot of wasted expense, and it's not a win for the employee because when they're not growing, they're not motivated. A focus on authenticity, the roots of employees, is my passion. I love working with companies. I give them a process that lets them go 1, 2, 3. How do you discover? How do you mine out? How do you communicate and understand the authenticity of each one of your employees? And then 1, 2, 3, what is the process to, on an ongoing basis, challenge that authenticity to grow, to manage it, and to see results from it? If you are currently managing a team and you're not fully happy with the results, and you've been watering and watering and watering and you're not seeing the return, you're not seeing the growth, let's chat.